Picture this, drifting beneath the ocean's surface, in the twilight zone where sunlight fades and shadows grow, lives a creature so alien it might as well be from another world. An animal that changes color like a living mood ring, slips through cracks like liquid, and thinks with more than just its brain. But one of its strangest secrets beats within. The octopus has not one, not two, but 3 hearts, and coursing through its body is blue blood as vibrant as the ocean it calls home. For centuries, humans have been captivated by octopuses. They appear in myths, folklore, and sailors' tales as shape-shifting sea monsters or clever tricksters. But the truth is even stranger. Inside these boneless, soft-bodied creatures hides a circulatory system so unique it puts even the most complex human biology to shame. Why do they need 3 hearts? What's the deal with their blue blood? And how do these bizarre features help the octopus thrive in some of the ocean's toughest environments? To understand, we have to dive deep into the hidden inner workings of one of Earth's most remarkable animals. The octopus's heart story begins with its habitat. Many octopus species dwell in the cold, dark depths where oxygen is scarce and water pressure is intense. Unlike land animals, they breathe underwater through gills, just like fish. But their soft bodies and active lifestyles demand a steady, efficient supply of oxygen, more than what one simple heart could manage. So nature gave them 3. 2 are called branchial hearts, each dedicated to a specific job, pumping deoxygenated blood through the gills where oxygen from seawater enters the bloodstream. Think of these branchial hearts as hard-working assistants, devoted entirely to keeping the gills supplied so the animal can breathe efficiently. Then there's the systemic heart, the main engine that pumps the newly oxygenated blood throughout the rest of the octopus's body. It pushes life-giving oxygen to its 8 arms, its powerful muscles, and its astonishingly large brain, one of the largest invertebrate brains on the planet. But this triple heart system comes with a twist. When the octopus swims, its systemic heart actually stops beating. It's a reminder that swimming costs so much energy that the octopus prefers to crawl along the ocean floor instead. Even something as ordinary as movement can influence how its remarkable hearts work. If the 3-heart system wasn't strange enough, the octopus's blue blood takes it to another level. Most animals, including us humans, have red blood because our oxygen carrier is hemoglobin, a protein that uses iron to bind oxygen. When iron-based hemoglobin interacts with oxygen, it turns red, which is why our blood looks crimson. Octopuses, however, use a different tool, hemocyanin, a copper-based molecule that carries oxygen. When hemocyanin binds to oxygen, it turns blue instead of red. So when you imagine an octopus pulsing beneath the waves, picture cool, dark blue blood flowing through its flexible body, a liquid lifeline adapted to life in cold, low-oxygen water. Why copper? Hemocyanin works better than hemoglobin in frigid temperatures and where oxygen is sparse, exactly the conditions many octopus species face in their ocean homes. Copper's chemical structure binds oxygen more efficiently than iron at these lower temperatures, giving the octopus a huge survival advantage in places where other animals might suffocate. This means that the octopus's blue blood isn't just a quirk, it's a vital evolutionary trick that helps it thrive where so many other animals struggle. The octopus's 3 hearts and blue blood tell only part of its survival story. These unusual features work hand in hand with the animal's entire lifestyle. Octopuses are masters of camouflage, shape-shifting escape artists, and stealthy hunters. To pull off such feats, they need lots of oxygen flowing to their brain, skin, and muscles at all times. Their skin alone is a miracle of nature. Millions of tiny pigment cells called chromatophores let them change color and texture in an instant. Whether they're hiding from predators or sneaking up on prey, this camouflage superpower demands energy and oxygen. Their enormous brains, which rival the intelligence of some mammals, power problem solving, learning, memory, and even tool use. This mental activity also devours oxygen, which is why their branchial hearts work tirelessly to keep fresh blood flowing through the gills. So when you see an octopus blending into a coral reef, slipping through a crevice, or puzzling open a jar, remember, behind those graceful moves is a hidden system pumping blue blood through a maze of veins, keeping the animal ready for its next trick. Yet for all its brilliance, the octopus's unique blood comes with trade-offs. Hemocyanin is less efficient than hemoglobin at transporting oxygen in conditions. So to make up for this inefficiency, octopuses have higher concentrations of hemocyanin in their blood, making their blood thicker and more viscous. This is where the three-heart system steps in again. Moving thick blood around the body isn't easy. The two branchial hearts boost the push through the gills, maximizing the oxygen that can be extracted from seawater. The systemic heart, meanwhile, must pump that thicker, oxygen-rich blood to every part of the octopus's flexible body arms, brain, skin and all. Together, these parts create a perfect balancing act. The hearts work in sync with the hemocyanin, fine-tuned to the challenges of underwater life. Without this partnership, the octopus wouldn't have the stamina or agility to solve problems, escape danger, or survive deep-sea adventures. Evolution rarely gives something for nothing. What looks bizarre to us is a masterpiece of trade-offs honed over millions of years. These biological marvels aren't just trivia. They also explain some of the octopus's behavior. Unlike fish that constantly swim through open water, octopuses often crawl, slide, or drift. This behavior conserves energy because swimming is so taxing on their circulatory system. Every pulse of an octopus's systemic heart stops when it jets through water using its siphon, so extended swimming would deprive its organs and brain of oxygen, something it can't afford for long. When it must swim, say, to escape a predator, it does so in quick bursts, then returns to crawling or hiding. Even this basic movement strategy is shaped by its unique circulatory system. It's a reminder that the anatomy of an animal often shapes its entire lifestyle, from how it hunts to how it rests. Octopuses are also famous for their regeneration abilities. Lose an arm to a predator? No problem. They can regrow it, nerves and all, without lasting damage. This incredible healing requires huge amounts of oxygen and nutrients, highlighting once again the importance of their blue blood and tireless hearts. The process starts with clotting the wound to prevent blood loss. Next, cells multiply rapidly at the wound site, building muscles, nerves, skin, and the tiny suckers that help them grip and explore. Throughout this, oxygen must reach every dividing cell, carried by the blue blood flowing through those intricate vessels. Without their three hearts and copper-based oxygen carrier, such remarkable regeneration would be impossible, or at least far slower and less efficient. It's another clue that every piece of the octopus's biology works in harmony to produce its mind-bending abilities. Scientists study the octopus's unique circulatory system not just out of curiosity, but because it holds lessons that could help humans. Hemocyanin, the molecule that makes their blood blue, has properties that interest researchers exploring new types of blood substitutes for humans. In medicine, there's always a need for reliable ways to carry oxygen through the body, especially during surgery or emergencies when blood supply is limited. Learning from nature's copper-based system could inspire solutions that work better in low temperatures or low oxygen conditions where standard hemoglobin might fail. Likewise, the octopus's distributed heart network inspires bioengineers to think about how multiple pumps can work together in harmony lessons that might one day influence artificial hearts, life support systems, or even how we design robots that mimic life. In short, the strange secrets of the octopus's blue blood could ripple out far beyond the ocean's depths. These extraordinary adaptations remind us that the octopus's alien design didn't appear overnight. It's the result of over 300 million years of evolutionary tinkering. Over time, octopuses and their cephalopod cousins, squids, cuttlefish, nautiluses, branched into countless shapes, colors, and lifestyles. But the three hearts and blue blood have remained central to their success. Today, octopuses live from shallow coastal reefs to abyssal plains miles beneath the surface. Their biology equips them to squeeze into tiny hiding spots, hunt prey in dark crevices, and outwit predators who might mistake them for an easy meal. In a world where temperature, oxygen, and pressure vary wildly, the octopus's unusual circulatory system is its lifeline, quietly fueling one of the most adaptable creatures our oceans have ever known. So the next time you imagine an octopus drifting through its watery realm, picture more than just its mesmerizing arms or camouflaged skin. Picture 3 hearts beating in unison, pumping cool blue blood through a body as soft as silk, yet tougher than most creatures could ever hope to be. Every heartbeat powers its intelligence, its regenerative powers, its escape artistry, and its underwater acrobatics. And its blue blood proof of nature's boundless creativity reminds us that life can solve the same problems in countless beautiful ways. In a world filled with fascinating creatures, the octopus stands apart, an animal whose secrets still inspire scientists, storytellers, and dreamers alike. 3 hearts, blue blood, one extraordinary survivor of the deep.